Hey guys, it's Cynthia. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be very much an informal video. It is January 31st and I need to get my pocket planner set up for February. Obviously you can see I'm a little bit behind in doing that, but I just kind of want to flip through my planner and just kind of see what needs to be updated. I know for sections like my monthly, I'm going to keep the entire year of 2023 in here, so there's not much that I need to do with this section. I do have December of 2022 still in here, and I am going to leave it here until the second quarter of 2023, just because we're still in the indoor track season and there are some things that I need to refer back to on that monthly. So I'm going to leave that in there. And by the way, I do have my February all set up in the pocket planner already. Just really simple decorations using a Dollar Tree rub-on transfer and some stickers from Capital Chic Designs and some Happy Planner stickers. So next is my weekly section. I have been using this section, but not as much as I would have hoped to have used it. So I am gonna go ahead and swap out these weeks for some new weeks and keep it in here for now, but I can almost see that come either the end of this year or probably into next year that I might not need the weekly section anymore. And that's just because every time I want to refer to what's going on in the week, instead of me going back to the actual weekly pages, I end up going back to my monthly anyways. So it just seems like it's not really serving the purpose that I thought it would. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. And I do need to punch these. They're not punched yet, but I did print them out right when I set up my planner initially. So I do have my Rapesco punch here and it's already set for the pocket setting. So let me just pop these in here real quick. Punch. And then I'm also going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut slits in the holes just to make it easier to pop in and out of my pocket planner. This will help with the wear and tear on the rings. Sometimes when you're pulling the rings open and closed too many times, they tend to separate, and I'm trying not to do that to this planner. So I just go ahead and I go ahead and punch the holes and then slit them with the scissors to make it easier to get in and out of the planner. So technically the first week here of February has already started because yesterday was the 30th, and that would be the current week that we're on. So I'll go through and number that and kind of try to play catch up with it later on, but probably not today. And so let's go into my daily section. This has been working really well for me. This is what I primarily stay in during the week. I focus on my daily sheets and what needs to be done on a particular day. I'm just gonna turn up the music real quick and I'll do a quick flip of the entire month just so you can see how all the pages are decorated. They are pretty minimal and simple, just enough to, you know, have a little bit of color on the page and just have my to-dos. So let's do the flip. So today, like I said, is the 31st of January. So this is the last daily that I have in here. I do have one more on the back of here, which is going to end up being February 1st. So I am going to pull the entire month of January out, leave this one page, and go ahead and pop in February. So 28 days in February. That means I'm going to need 14 sheets because they are front and back. Let me see if I have any dailies printed. Oh, I do. And let's see how many I have printed. I did print some more earlier today just in case I didn't have enough. So 11, 12. Okay, so I'm one short of what I need to go in the planner. So let me just pull these out real quick. And then I will also slit the holes in there because I already printed, cut, and punched them, but I didn't slit the holes yet. So as you guys can see, once you put slits in the holes, I mean, they come out so easily. Perfect. And I'll hold on to those. I'm not gonna trash those. I'm gonna treat it like my mini happy planner. Like I'll probably end up holding on to it at the end of the year. I'll just put a clip over the whole year and store it away. So let's get these in here. So how is everybody doing today? I'm actually doing really well, even though today was a very busy day. We had track practice, my daughter had an appointment, and you guys, it is freezing cold outside. It is like absolutely freezing, which is not surprising. I mean, it's winter time, and in Maryland, it's always freezing. And February is always our worst month for weather, but we had like some really nice weather on, I think it was yesterday, where you didn't even need a coat to go outside. But today it was like coats, gloves, scarf, hat, everything. That's Maryland weather for you. It is so up and down. You just never know what you're gonna get. They laugh and say that Maryland weather's like throwing out lottery numbers. You just never know what you're gonna get. Okay, so those are all done, clipped and in. I'm gonna move this to the side for a minute, and I've got so much stuff on my desk here. I'm going to grab my paper trimmer because I do need to cut some more of these daily sheets. Because the pages are so small, when you print them, they print 4 to a page, and then when I do front and back, it makes it 8 days on a page, which is really nice. So I just printed a couple pages of this. So this should cover me for February and March. I'm not gonna worry about March right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut down 1 page to kind of speed this up a bit. And I'll just turn up the music and do this really quickly. Okay, so I have these all cut out. I know that looks like I made it a lot harder than it needed to be, but honestly, my paper trimmer is a really small one. It's only 6 by 9, so it doesn't, I can't put a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper in there. So now I am going to punch these and slit the holes, and I really only need 1 more to complete February, but I'm just gonna go ahead and punch and cut all of them. That way I'll at least have some ready for March. What did I say I had before? 12, 11, 12. Okay, I actually need 13, 14. I need 2 more. Okay. All right, daily sheets are in there. Let's see what's next. So I have my fitness section next, which I did horrible in January. I did good in terms of my step goal. So my step goal is 5,000 steps a day. I think there may have been 7 days in the entire month where I didn't meet my goal, and I haven't met it yet today, but I'm pretty close. I only have 600 more steps to do, so that won't be a problem. But I do want to pop February in here, and I know I have it in here somewhere. Probably should put these in some kind of order so it makes it a whole lot easier to flip through and just grab what I need really easily. Let's see, expenses, my no spend tracker. I will need that for February. And here we go. Okay, February. So, yep, didn't punch holes in that yet either. Makes it so much easier if I do this in advance. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop that in there. Like I said, I'm not done with January yet. Since today is the 31st, I do need to go through and finish marking this up. I do want to put my fitness stats on the back side of it. Those are my daily averages for steps, miles, floors, calories, sleep in terms of the hours of sleep, and sleep in terms of my sleep score, which is the quality of my sleep, and my standing hours, as well as monthly totals for steps, miles, and floors. But I won't be able to collect that data from my Fitbit app until I'm completely done with the month. So anything that I still do today, I want to get added in there. So come tomorrow, I will go in and probably decorate the back of this this and then fill in all of my stats from my Fitbit app. But yeah, this was super simple. I did my weekly weigh-in. I'm doing pretty good in maintaining my weight each week, which is good because this is exactly where I want to be. I did horrible in terms of my workouts. I'm meeting my step goal, but I'm not really doing any workouts, and I do want to get back into that. So whether it be walking or going to the gym or anything like that, I do want to get better at that. There were only 3 days where I like actually purposefully did some type of workout. Okay, so we have February popped in there. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put a little like sticker on the day that I work out. The only reason there isn't one on the 17th is because I forgot to do my weekly weigh-in that Monday. So I just wrote it in on that Tuesday, but I didn't want to put a sticker over top of it and cover it. So, but yeah, I just put one of these little heart stickers on every day that I actually do a workout. And then I list down here what the actual workout was. So I'll do the same thing for February. My meal planning has just gone down the drain. I just went ahead and took the sheets out of it because I just wasn't keeping up with it. I wasn't doing it. And so I'm not going to torture myself. I may still go back and try to like put a meal plan together, but I'm just really bad at it, you guys. If you do meal planning and you have tips for me to get it done, please let me know. I need stuff that's like really easy. I'm not like the world's greatest cook, so really easy, really fast, because we're like never home. And so I'm like constantly on the go. Okay, next is my no spend area. I do have my bill tracker here, kind of want to cover that. And then here is my no spend tracker for January. I put a sticker on every day where I did spend money and left the other ones blank. I was just finding that I had more days where I was not spending money than where I was spending money. So I thought it would be easier and I can save on my stickers if I just mark the days where I actually did spend money. There are a couple days I think in here that I still have to go back and fill in, maybe like 1 or 2 more days. Let's see. I stopped on the 23rd. So I did spend money on the 28th. And then I think I just got gas yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago, which doesn't really count because that's a part of my my guidelines and exceptions, gas and car maintenance. That stuff doesn't count. So I think there's just one other day where I need to mark as a day where I spent money. But I really love how this turned out. I love how colorful it is. Really simple, again, minimal. I'm not doing like the fancy decorating like I do in my mini happy planner. So I think I'm gonna keep the expense tracker going and maybe just do February's expenses on the backside. That way I can separate them by month. That way I don't have to waste a whole sheet. I'll just go ahead and pop February back here, and I will put this no spend tracker in here, which is for February. Okay. And I have the same guidelines set up for February that I did for January. This was a editable PDF. So I went in and wrote in the guidelines. And the thing is, once you type them in, they're going to transfer to every other sheet on that page. So I have, I think, January through April printed out already. So all of them have the same guidelines and exceptions, which is fine by me. I am fine using these as my like no spend guidelines for the entire year. So it makes things a whole lot easier. So that is all set up and done. Next is my tracker section. I really love how this is turning out. So I'm tracking 2 things on this page. I'm tracking my habits up here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 habits that I'm tracking. I know that sounds like a lot, but they're habits that I really want to work on each day. So there's that. And then I have my mood down here. So I really love how this is turning out. And this thing is 2-sided. So I'm just going to use the back side for February. That way I don't have to pop another page in there. Let's see, I have my things to check out. I have my 101 things to do in 2023. So that's gonna stay there. My order trackers, I'm just going to leave those in there and just do those as like a kind of running list of orders. My vehicle maintenance, I'm gonna keep that in there. Okay, gift planner. And then my reading log, I really fell off with my reading. Like, it's the beginning of the year and I've already fallen off with my reading. 1 book. I started a book on January 1st and I've had a hard time really digging into it. I don't know if it's just I don't like the way the writing is going. I don't know, but I still haven't finished it yet. I ended up having to take it back to the library and then recheck it out. So I do have it in my room. I do want to finish it. So I'm just going to leave this tracker in here and maybe put February here on the back side, because I'm just going to end up having the same book written over here. But hopefully I can spend more time trying to dig into the book so I can hurry up and finish it and get to some more books. So because I'm still working on the same book, I'm not going to bother to put any more sheets in here until, you know, I actually use them up. Let's see, my reference section. I don't think there's anything else that I need to add in here or do anything with that. No, that's all good to go. And then I have my journaling section, just where I like take notes and things. So I don't need to do anything with that. That was a pretty fast setup, you guys. That's really all I have to do in my pocket planner, and that's really what I wanted for this year, something that was a lot simpler to deal with. I mean, I still have fun decorating my mini happy planner. I'm actually already decorated through the last week in February, just kind of doing some planner Zooms with some other planner babes and just having fun and a relaxing time but decorating that planner. But for my pocket planner, I just make it really simple. It goes everywhere with me. I pop this thing in my purse and it goes all around, and it's able to hold a multitude of information for me. So if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos in my pocket planner and in my mini happy planner, hit that red subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.